Let's see if it works.
Can you hear
We're
me,
live.
Nico?
We're live. We're live. How you doing, bro? How was America?
Oh God, Nico, I can't hear anything.
No, I can hear you perfectly fine. I'm starting the stream. I'm just gonna look at shit. Man, Seoul
Okay, I'm just
does
gonna
not look
mute.
good. Like, I want to be so bullish, but like, I really just see this like, oh, yeah, doing this like same thing I did here. Ba 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 ba. Trenches. The trenches die here.
I'm pretty sure I can hear you now. Can you hear me?
Yep, I hear you loud and clear.
Oh my God, we did it. That was
We did
so
it.
bad, man.
Fire.
Okay, so how we doing? You got like the Goofy Zoomer stream intro or
Nah, no goofy fucking gay ass. Just fucking, we just
what?
raw. We
Dude,
look at the
OG's
market, cash
stream
it.
intro is literally like energizing to watch. Like you sit and it's just like, how does this kid do this every day? It's like 4 straight minutes of the most like goofy antics I've ever seen.
Is it like script? Is it like a video he plays, or like isn't he just like does something? What do you mean?
He just has like a hype up song and then he just like sits in his chair doing I don't know, I can't do it. It's the Zoomer dance, bro. It's the Zoomer dance. You probably know it. Like it
Hmm.
must be like genetically inherent. I bet you could do it, but I can't do it.
I feel like the Zuma dance is like just one thing, 1 or 2 years below me. You know what I mean? Like I can do it. It's just going to be extremely cringe.
You're too
Someone
you're too
asked
old and
if I'm
mature.
German. I'm
Yeah,
not
your
German.
joints are too stiff for the Zoomer dance. They can't move like that.
Bro, my body's I've been training every day for like an hour or two and carnivore and I'm like my body's like I'm not sleeping and my body's like beat up.
Yeah, how's carnivore going on the recovery, man?
Yeah, I feel like not fantastic, but not awful either. If you want to repost the stream, what I'll do is I'll put your name in it. Schizo freak. Boom. There you go. There you go. Updated.
You know, like this is like a very awkward in between camera height.
Alrighty then. So if I do this, should I do this or should I do like
Yeah,
this?
hit it
What do you
like
think?
that.
This?
Yep.
This one's kind of good as well.
Yeah.
I'll leave it like that.
So what are we looking
Um,
like? Maximize that window here.
I got you. I got you. I like to have a little bit of nature in the background. You know what I mean? Feel like I'm not in a box, confined in my mind. Okay. I think to be honest, Lucas, like you trade majors considerably quite well, considering your let's just say like not many hours on the like charts. Like you're not over trading is what I'm saying.
I think with trading majors, like the less hours you have looking at the charts, the better you trade them. Like
Yeah.
the more I look at it, but oh geez, I haven't looked at Solana in a while. This is rough, bro.
That's what I mean, bro. It doesn't look good, does it?
It does not look good. This is awesome though
Like
because I am short Solana right now.
from where?
I don't know. I think like 240 or something. What's it at right now?
199. So you're
What?
in the money.
Okay. I think it was like long Bitcoin,
What
short
made you
Solana
decide to
last
show
I
up then?
checked. So I'm assuming that this means that in general, every single meme coin is looking pretty rough right now.
Yeah. I mean, everything is pretty down. Like occasionally you'll get some decent bounces, but everything from basically the last like 3 months is completely dead. Uh, oh, Fartcoin. I'm so glad I sold. Jesus. Um, Filecoin is just terrible right now. Look at that. Oof.
Oh, that
Literally
looks
down.
horrible.
I mean, hey, nearly eight, it's been about 8% down if you're gonna buy. Now it's as good of a time as any. Um, yeah, Filecoin's terrible. Cerebro's dead. Goat is basically dead. I want to be bullish on things like AIXPT and virtuals because virtuals is going to be actually going on Solana pretty soon, but I just don't know if it's going to catch enough of a bid.
Do you think anything's catching bids right now?
Hmm. I think shit's bearish, man. I want to be bullish. Deep down, I'm bullish, but reactionarily to the market, I am bearish. But you kind of need to do like the inverse when you think things are, you see opportunity, right? What do you think about MOG these days, considering how early you were?
I haven't honestly thought about Mog because it's one of those things where like
Oh, Giga.
I've just been holding for so long and like, I honestly like I'm friends with enough of the boys. I don't actually know if I can realistically sell Mog. So like I'm in like a weird social hostage situation with the coin. So it's like I can't even think about it.
Bro, look at Giga. It might make its first red candle, bro.
What do you think the chances are of that Giga candle turning around?
Oof, oof. I don't know, man. Knowing Tiger, he'll make it happen somehow. He'll make it happen somehow. The thing
Tiger's a good
is,
boy.
a month is a long time. So the market, let's say he's got until the end of this month. I'm assuming this is like a fresh candle from February. Like the market could dump for the next week or two, and then in 1 week reverse all of that dumping and be at like all-time highs again. And Giga could catch an insane bid. All Murad memes could come back. Everyone's rich, or everyone's sidelined because they sold the bottom. You know what I mean? Retardio is not looking great, unfortunately. Oh, should we
What
look
are
at
you thinking are
Cult?
going to be like the metas that bounce back when meme coins bounce back? Because like historically, like they've been bouncing back before, like harder and before majors, right?
Mm, mm. Yeah, I mean, I do think you're going to see AI stuff generally do pretty well. The worry that I have is that with cult style memes and that kind of thing, it's just that they're just so boring now compared to AI enabled, tech enabled stuff. And so now the tech enabled AI stuff has become boring. Like, what is next? You're seeing people like really like grabbing it like thin air, trying to make launch pads out of nothing that then go nowhere because no one wants to actually launch any fucking coins on these shitty little like launch pads that are all copy pastas of pump fun in some way or another. It's like the hardest thing for these guys right now is getting adoption, and like the way that they get adoption is through good market conditions. I think not that's not how they do it, but it's going to make it easier. So now's not really the best time to be doing that kind of thing.
I think that the cult guys could actually have like something they do, like the SPX, like Giga, cult, etc. My camera keeps shutting off, but I think that they could do something where they basically like gain cult status by virtue of like an AI community. I'm waiting for the first person who like convincingly creates like AI reply bots, right? Like an AI reply rate. Because right now it's like everybody knows when they're getting reply rated. It's actually just like extremely obvious. But like at some point, someone's going to crack the Turing test on this, and they're going to make an actually believable like AI bot farm. So that could be like the funny juicer to that side, but I don't know.
Lucas, you should repost the stream.
Oh, true, yeah.
I'm trying to think if there's a way I can get your account to like show up on the live with me. Can I like, is there like a co-host option?
I don't think there is. Is this even showing up on your timeline? Oh
Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
there we go. Oh, this is pretty cool. It makes an entire post for you.
It's very cool. Honestly, I think Elon did well on this one.
It's really funny because like he did well on this, but like nobody knows it exists. Like it's like a totally hidden functionality.
I don't know. I know it exists. I feel like it's not that hidden. Like I see people stream here and there.
None of the guys who stream that have platforms on like Twitter do it on like they all do it on Twitch. Like all the guys who have like massive followings on Twitter, like they only stream on Twitch.
Mm.
Oh, that looks great.
I saw Raul was speaking about Bitcoin. It's the new Bitcoin. It's the new Bitcoin, new Bitcoin.
I mean,
I'm
it's
saying it
like
very slowly.
this was always the joke, right? Like this is like the OG boomer joke, like butt coin, like our butt coins. Crazy stuff. It's like a 2013 era joke.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I never saw this. It's pretty cringe. I don't get it.
What do you think of
But I
that
also didn't
chart?
get Bitcoin. It looks like some people decided it was time to come back in and manipulate the shit out of it and buy up all the supply. What market cap is that? Well, okay, I mean, 1 mil is reasonable.
I'm gonna be honest, bro. Out of all the charts we've seen, this butt coin chart doesn't actually look like, it's like it's on support. Many of the other charts are like just bonking off of resistance and they're like hanging above nothing.
Have you noticed though the Bitcoin?
This is the trend. Like how many
This is the
coins this
trend. I
cycle have
mean,
defied their name?
you just can't. You just literally can't make this shit up. I mean, it's like meant to be.
It's right there
I'm
for
going
you.
to tweet it. It's right there for you.
It's in the name. It's in the name.
Otherwise, what have you been looking at, Lucas? If anything.
I've mostly just been monitoring majors. I'm like honestly pretty stabled out right now, so I've just kind of been chilling. I thought that like I was gonna be grabbing Bitcoin at like resistance levels and then just kind of chilling and seeing how to reallocate. But I always like religiously, I always miss the first like 5x off of every meme coin bottom. So like I'm not the guy to go to for stuff like this.
Mm. Did you see this thing run yesterday?
Which one was this? Yeah, I saw this one. It's another one of the ones that I had sent to me by someone, and but the
And you
last one that
faded
I
it.
actually bought was ICM, Internet Capital Markets.
That's I like that. It's good.
It's a good ticker.
Oh, it's dead. No. Oh well.
Yeah, I sold it like an hour after I bought it, but it was like it's a good ticker. Like
Great
I felt good
ticker.
about the ticker for the 60 minutes I held it.
The funny thing is, this whole website that you see is like all just kind of like some shitty little AI built thing. It's like nothing insane at all. Hence why it's like not actually running. It's literally just tracking some wallets and showing some P&L trades and like showing some tokens. It's kind of actually insane when you think about this thing ran to 40 mil or whatever. I think it really shows you that the market cap slash liquidity in a coin has like zero relation, not zero relation, but very little relation to its actual value. It's more just like it's something that we can trade that just about makes enough sense that other people will trade it before they realize it's like nothing. You know what I mean?
What do you think have been the factors in the AI coins that have run recently?
I mean, which ones
Like
have even really run recently? Like, how recently are you talking about? You know what I mean? You talking about the real AI season or just like current
well, yeah, I guess I should
Vaporware coin?
clarify. The most recent AI meta, which seems to be like it seems to be that people are releasing like a project, like there's some sort of a theoretical project which may or may not exist based on some AI technology that is being shilled by somebody who has usually developed something in like the Web 2 space.
Mm. I mean, I think it's definitely. I think the biggest thing is that if you're a dev slash AI guy, being able to come into crypto and charge an insane premium for your work. I say charge, earn an insane premium for your work. Like, why the fuck would you not? It's literally genius. It's literally the most crazy arb. You can come into crypto, launch the most like stupid thing ever, and people will bid it up to $100 million, and then no one will actually really be annoyed at you if you like soft prog it. It's crazy.
Do you think that anybody is intending to go for like a long-term project actually, or do you think that it's just becoming like a founder's exit scam?
Uh, I'm sure there are some trying to do it legit. Most of them are definitely probably exit scams. The ones who are trying are probably the ones who are going to fail, annoyingly. It's like the grifters seem to be winning.
Because I saw a lot of people that were basically saying, "Oh, this person had this many DAUs with their Web3 apps. This is like the metric that we're valuing it based off of." So, like, if this other guy released a coin and he had like 100K DAUs, and this guy had 2 million DAUs, then his coin is going to go 20x higher because he had more DAUs than the other guy, right?
What you mean in terms of like the app, like actual users
Yeah.
of the app? I mean, yeah, potentially. I think it's just about the story. It's like how condensed, how bullish can you make this thing sound in like a sentence or a first impression?
Have there
Can
been any that
can
like stuck
Frank
out to
call
you?
it capital market? Nah, nothing stuck out to me. It's all a lot of shit. I mean, you can trade it all. Don't get me wrong. There's plenty of stuff to trade, but it's all kind of bullshit.
Yeah, it's felt like the rotations are getting really fast.
Oh yeah, so fast. Like this is something that launched like a week or two ago, been holding decently. What is it? I'm not exactly sure. Let's find out. The multi-layer internet. Let's go on their website. Okay. Multiplayer browsing. How does this work? Oh, this website's crazy. What do I do?
I feel like a lot of these are starting to look like very similar.
Yeah, it's because they're all using basically some version of Claude to code their websites. See if I can just continue with Phantom. Actually, I won't do this. We'll do this later. But yeah, I mean, it's like, fuck is this? Who knows? How is California right now? Has
Oh,
it
it's been
recovered from the
absolutely
fires
beautiful,
yet?
honestly. Especially coming from New York, man. Like New York, I think I don't want to FUD it. I know the crypto guys like New York, but it's like I actually don't know how to describe New York without FUDing it. Uh, it's just like you go there and then you go to California and you're like, my God, man, like why is anyone living on the East Coast? What is going on?
Type shit.
It's like in the middle of winter and it's like sunny out, like everyone's running around happy, like beautiful, going to the beach. You go to New York and there's just like some like old woman who's like screaming at like a baby on a stroller or something. You're just like, oh my goodness, like the weather is making you people so mad.
This is why I need to go to Bali. Taiwan is unfortunately a bit grey and cold right now. It's kind of, it's fine. It's not too bad, but it's like, I need some sun.
No, Taiwan's
I need
been.
the sun to offset the carbs that I'm not getting in my body. Carbs from the sun is what I need.
Which indicators are you liking for these charts?
Um, Honestly, I just like whack on like some moving averages, a VWAP, and maybe like a stochastic RSI. That's about it. Then none of them are like financial advice. It's just like they're useful to get a rough gauge of where you're at and where I feel like it might like bounce back into on a slight reversal. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's useful, I think.
How do you use RSI? Like everyone has their own sort of like unique RSI strategy, I think. Like I use the
Mm.
one where like I basically use like 50 RSI as like a weird support resistance level. Uh, but I don't know if you're like looking for it to hang
I
out on
don't.
the edges or what do you go
Yeah,
for?
I prefer to more so hang out on the edges, more so on like very like short term, I guess, moves. The one thing that I guess is useful, I think, very often is like the divergences. I don't use it too much, but I'm like aware that it works. There's times that I've tried to use it. I can try to find an example here, but like um, for example, like if you look here, you see that between I draw it on
It
between
looks like
like
you've got one
this
right after that little chart that you or the little
this top and this top is like big increase, whereas
yeah.
here it's like not really any increase. This is a bad example, but like basically what you would say is that like this thing is double topped out. Like it shouldn't run again, shouldn't run further. It's probably going to reverse. Boom, something like that.
It looks like there's that little sort of plateau where it just crabbed there a bit where it's like oof, like it is crabbing very hard for its RSI, but again, like
Yeah, Lucas,
I'm not the
where's your
RSI guy at
cutoff today,
all.
Lucas? We can't see your shoulders.
I can't what?
We can't see your shoulders.
Oh, so true. Yeah. I'm wearing the hoodie. I'm all hidden off here. The addicted to gambling hoodie. I'm like the worst possible person to be wearing this also. Like it's a lie. If almost anyone else were to be wearing this, it like wouldn't be a lie, especially in crypto, but like I'm not addicted to gambling. I'm like afraid of gambling.
Yeah, terrified of gambling.
Yeah, I'm literally like in the corner like horrified. Like the hoes are absolutely like frightened of gambling mode. Were there any big runners today?
I'm gonna get Faye on stream. Honestly, no. Today's very quiet.
That's tough. Whoa. What's your basic thesis on like because like I think personally, like even if we crab for a long time, like on chain is still gonna have runners. But like I think the nature of what runners looks like changes.
Hmm.
I don't know if they all just go lower or if they consolidate into just like one or two runners every day or like how it goes, but I don't ever really think it turns off. Like, do you?
I don't think it turns off, but to be honest, this even whole idea of daily runners feels already like too consensus. So I think like what you'll start, hence why you'll, as soon as everyone started talking about daily runners, after there was about three of them and everyone was saying that, you notice how then there was like no more daily runners. Like it kind of became like much more PvP again in some ways. That's kind of how I feel.
Yes.
I think people actually have been raped in the trenches quite a lot and are actually looking for slightly more legit things. I do have a close friend who is a big holder of Farcoin, and he deposited 100K into his Farcoin into OLB, and he's been earning some good yields on that, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, that's not bad at all. How's Jesus, dude, I keep forgetting how much more better, nice. How much better Ox looks now. Like that loading time even was so much better.
Oh yeah, it's super crisp.
Yeah.
I want to trade stuff right now, but I'm so unsure about the market that like I don't really want to take like much directional bias. Like even I don't know, man. I think I don't want to be bearish, but I feel like we can go lower. Like especially Solana just looks so bad, which is just therefore like of course not great for any Solana based streams. I'm almost like more bullish on just like Bitcoin and ETH in some way.
I will say that like usually when Solana looks really bad, that's like right about before it starts ripping. And like when Ethereum looks really good, that's about when it starts going to zero, is like the trend of
Mm.
this cycle. But like I don't know. That one does look pretty rough. Like,
I mean, like I kind of see this. I think this line is pretty important. I feel like it's kind of just going to follow this trend. I think it's going to just sort of like grab slowly up, and then like how long was this period? Uh,
yeah, you got me onto diagonal lines, man. Your diagonal lines have absolutely killed it this last year.
bro, it's so good. I don't know why they work. They just work. But like, look, we crab this way for a bit here. We could crab a little bit this way here. That would bring us to around March, which is when everyone seems to want to say we're going to top. So like, honestly, like I would so not be surprised if we kind of just do this, kind of crab, we kind of crab, maybe a little shakeout, crab, crab, start to kind of slowly come up, and then something like this, and then $1,000.
You think we actually top in March?
No, I think that's complete bullshit. I think you're an idiot if you think that.
Kind of what I'm feeling.
Because like, you know, just look at every other cycle ever. When have we topped in March? It just doesn't make sense. There's no reason to top in March. What makes sense is we disgustingly rip into the summer, quiet over summer because things are quiet over summer. Maybe a last little like recovery bounce, pump, etc. post summer. End of cycle. Boom, everyone goes home. That's it. Crypto.
Do you think there's a possibility that this could be the real super cycle?
Uh, I feel like we're always in the super cycle. Super cycle is just crypto.
If you go to the
What do you what do
4-year
you
charts,
what does
there's
a
no
super cycle
red.
mean
All I'm saying.
to you? If you go to the what 4-year chart,
Yeah, if you go to the 4-year charts, there's no red. Like, I don't know what you define as
is there
super
even one
cycle
12
as, but
months?
we've got exclusively
Oops.
green candles on the 4-year.
Bitcoin. I
Is
think
this
that's
year or is
this
this
is
4
12.
years,
This is
sir?
12. This is 12 years. This is 12 months.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
don't know
You
if I
got to
can
go to
even
the
do. How do I even
4-year,
do
bro.
4 years? Can I even do that?
See, that's the thing. Like, even trading
Custom
view, like,
interval.
Deck Screener doesn't even want you to use the 4-year charts because they're trying to FUD you out of your bags. If you saw the
Look, interval
4-year
value
charts,
is too big. It could.
yeah,
It doesn't allow it.
literally it's hard coded. They want to make sure that they are like they're protecting all of the low priced coins from retail buyers so that the funds can come in and buy them from us.
Hmm. I don't know. It's just like typically, if you see after you see like these huge wicks, you tend to see like a decent reversal to the other side. That's why I'm actually kind of annoyed at myself that when I saw this, I wasn't bidding more for at least a complacency bounce. The reason I didn't in the end was because the effects of the tariffs all the previous times was so bearish. Maybe not the day after, but in the weeks ensuing, that I was like bearish on the market generally, and so I was kind of scared to long. But honestly, it was for a bounce at least. I think it was good. I think it was good. Like it was just such a huge shakeout. Like this is like the biggest like win from you manipulation like I've ever seen.
I think the thing with those candles, man, is like you don't get those candles by bidding usually. You get them by having limit orders. Because when you're there, it's too fucking scary to actually bid it, right? Like you have to have enormous balls to be actively market buying those candles.
That's a
Like
good
you just
point.
place low ball
That's a good
bids
point.
at levels and hope to God that they hit and you wake up one day.
Yeah, but I mean, I also know some extremely wealthy people who thought it would be a good idea to set limits and not even just limits, but just like straight up longs at let me find some bars at like here like sort of like 2.9 ish kind of range or like it's like 2.8 range, and they did it with like a lot of leverage because they were like, oh my god, like if I'm here and it, like I get a little wick down here, like I'm gonna be a genius when ETH goes back to 4K, and then they just got liquidated because it scammed to literally down to 2-1. So
Yeah. I mean, with
it's a
with
tough game
ETH,
to
the low
play.
ball bids are always a little more scary than with coins that go up, right?
I mean, that's just insane when you think about it. Like that, even Wix that low, like, insane.
Do you have any good diagonal lines to bull post ETH? Like it looks like there's one that exists in there.
Mm. Mm. I think it's this one, and you just need to consider that wick as like a crazy deviation, because like that's a real, like, deviations exist. They're real. Like, but you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. I like this. I like this. This is kind of like, to be honest, the same thing on Soul. Like this is my diagonal line for like the most of the general kind of like meme coin market. Not meme coin market, just Solana in general.
Yeah, I mean, even if you look at the last Solana fractal, it's like it looks similar to this one, and then it just like ripped, right?
Yeah, exactly. Should we go back? I mean, I'm probably this is on. I need to find a different Solana chart, I think. This kind of looks like what we just did, to be honest.
Yeah. Like it looks shockingly
Somewhat.
similar to what just happened.
Not exactly, but yeah. More or less.
Yeah. Much closer than you'd think.
Smart money has entered the chat. This is the new DGen feed. That's so funny. I feel like we should actually only get Faye up here. Bang. What up, Faye?
Hello.
How we
Hello,
doing, bud?
hello.
I'm doing well. How are we doing?
How
I'm
are the
still hitting
PvP
the
scenes?
exact vape that you gave me in New York is how we're doing.
And you're matching the hoodie with the vape.
Yeah, it's almost camouflaged. Turn the
Amazing.
lights off and you can't even see this.
That's an awesome
Where does the
hoodie.
vape end? Where does the gambling hoodie begin?
Where does Lucas begin? But then you'll start asking questions you don't want the answers to.
Yeah. Stay away from the truth if you know it's good for you.
What's happening on the Hyperliquid side of things, Faye?
I'm glad you asked. I'm glad you asked.
You should like totally repost this stream from the PvP main account.
Yeah, totally. Are you guys following our challenge that we're going on?
No. Tell me about it.
So we have 11 traders, 11 of the top traders in the world. You got Alex Weiss, Smartest Money, Shoku, Fei, Omnia, a bunch of traders, base 16Z. We have 11 people competing in a 10K to 100K challenge on PvP, and they have 14 days to reach 100K, or whoever has the best P&L after 14 days takes everyone's equity. And I'm currently, I evaporated my balance. A few other people also evaporated their balance.
Do you want to pull something up and show it?
Yeah. Or it's
What
on
do you
the.
consider like evaporating? What's evaporating to you?
So my equity right now is $400.
But like, how much was it? How much was
we
it?
all started with 10K.
That's
Is this funded
that's
or how does
decently
this work?
evaporated.
That's evaporated, right? If you go to the PvP, yeah, if you scroll down, you can see today's leaderboard.
Damn, this is pretty badass.
And we have a public chat for it as well. So everybody's following along the trades. But as you can see,
Rowdy.
the best performing people have done nothing or made a successful trade, and everybody else is.
Who is Shoku?
Shoku.
As in, I know I've seen his account, but like, what's his background?
Shoku, I'm not the right person to ask. I know he's one of the first Hyperliquid users, and he's currently working on spot markets for Hyperliquid. I know he's involved with spot BTC, but I'm not sure to what extent. I don't know his backstory, but he's kind of like a mysterious person in the Hyperliquid world. Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, so a lot of people evaporated our balances. We evaporated our balances, and it seems like the people who are going to win are. It seems like Guthix is going to win, unless Shoku pulls a last minute trade. I think Alex Weiss is still figuring out how to deposit. He's still bridging.
So how long has this been running for?
Today was the third day.
So this is always how it goes, right? It's like
so bad.
for some reason, always everybody starts their trading competitions at the exact moment that the market has like a negative 25% like global candle, right? Like it's been this way for every single competition we've run. It's clearly this way for your competition also. So I don't know. Like maybe the lesson is that we should stop like as a community hosting trading competitions because we will just maybe not get these red candles if we do that.
I think it
Well,
reveals
funny you say
something
that.
about leverage. I think it's I don't know if it's the timing that matters. I think this might have happened at any time in the market. But it's a lovely game we play. I really thought I had a chance. I was first. I was first in the first hour, and then things changed. The market makers got me.
How tight are you scalping if you're
I
first
was
in the first hour?
I wish I scalped.
Jeez. So did everyone have to buy in their own 10K?
Yeah.
Damn, so you guys all just fucking lost money. I thought it was like funded or something, maybe.
No, and
You
man,
guys actually all suck. That's so funny.
I know. I know. It's like a humiliation ritual. The public chat is going crazy. When the first liquidation happened, I've never seen that kind of bullying. Like the only thing I can compare it to is like how they say in casinos when people are, it's like dealer abuse. That's what it was comparable to. Like people in the chat when I got liquidated, people said, "God damn, like Fei, you fucking suck. These traders are LARPs," which we are. Everybody's a LARP. Just so you know, if someone tells you they're a successful leverage trader, they didn't trade long enough.
Yeah. That seems to be the vibe you typically get.
Maybe this is the wrong place
I
to
mean,
say
this
that.
is also
Sorry,
just
guys.
how like the trading competitions go though, man. Like if you have all of these people and you tell them that like you're gonna have everybody watching your trades, and you're gonna be competing for first, right? Like it's like you don't win by being like really conservative and making like a 2% scalp every now and then, you know? So like you either have to kind of ball out or not do anything at all and just accept you're gonna lose. So like everyone is incentivized to be like total idiots in all trading competitions. Like that's the rule.
Yeah, and it probably, I thought because it's everybody had to do their own buy-in, it's not funded. I thought for a second that maybe
No,
people would be conservative,
no,
but
that's
I
just
think
not
the
how it
results
works.
were the same. Yeah.
It's just like I don't know, dude. There's something about having everybody watching your trades in a competition that just guarantees that this is going to happen. Like there's never been a trading competition where I think more than 50% of people have finished green, even if literally all of those people are up like $50 million on the year. Like you can have actually like the world's best traders, and then you put them in a trading competition and they become worse at trading than like an average mom off the side of the road.
Yeah. Have you guys you guys have hosted a few trading competitions, right?
Yeah, no, actually, so like my last, like I had a 1v1 battle with Nico, and like the very first thing that I did was I was just like, I've never used the 10x leverage function on Ox before. I'm gonna 10x short hype. And then it's like, you know how that one went,
Yeah.
right? Like,
Yeah, it's already
We all know how that
$10
story went.
overvalued.
yeah, like I think I blew that up in like 2 days. Like it was actually amazing. It was the first time I've ever like actually been liquidated since like 2017. It was really impressive. And the thing is, like, I think I was just looking at the funding rate and saying like, you know, so many people are long that it has to go down. But it was actually just like one person who was like giga short, I think. And they were tweeting about it later. And I found like them posting about having like the biggest hype position or something. And I was like, oh no. Like I tried to inverse the market, but I actually just inversed this one really loud person.
Are you do you hold your positions, or how do you leverage trade?
I
Are you
usually
scalping or
like
trading?
I mean, I usually do margin pretty low. And on majors, it's like I'll have like usually a 10% TP, 10% stop loss, and I'll usually be long short. So like if I'm gonna be long Solana, I'll like short Ether or something like that. And on meme coins, it's like I'll go take like 30 as a batch on like Ox, and I will just say like, okay, like I think this meta is on the downswing, so I'm gonna short all of these. I think this meta is coming up, so I'm gonna like long all of these to counter it
How do
out.
you? But like, I'm surprised you do that because like, what do you do if just like everything pumps, which is like pretty common, or everything
It
shorts?
just never happens, man. Like I have not been caught on like the wrong side of like a global pump yet this cycle. Like there's always something going down.
Interesting. But I'm surprised you're doing that with like Solana ETH.
The thing is, like Ether has also just been unfair because like I started using Ether as a short hedge and like it just doesn't go up, right? So like you can like I can be totally wrong about the coin that is going to go up and I'm still like somewhat right because ETH always goes down. So like when ETH starts going up, if ETH starts going up, like it actually doesn't look horrible right now, which is scary because every time I say that I long it and then it goes down. But
Do you guys allow ETH BTC trading?
Yeah, you can just long ETH and short Bitcoin not separately. We don't have
yeah,
a
like
test
there's not
or
the
anything,
direct
but
pair, but it's like
Let's see.
yeah.
Well, ETH is going to 0, so
yeah. How's New York there?
it's good. Are you guys eligible for the Mega ETH NFT?
What even is the Mega ETH NFT?
They're distributing 10,000 NFTs that are soulbound, and they represent 5% ownership in Mega ETH.
Are they sold out?
It's already allocated. So
Oh.
I found out that I had whitelist, and I'm not 100%
What do you get
sure
whitelist
how.
for?
I don't know, but I have a guaranteed whitelist spot. I don't know how.
What does
So
that link
maybe
to?
check
Like
your
socials,
wallet.
What do you mean you
wallet?
don't know how, bro?
I
Come
mean,
on.
no, I'm saying like I
You
was
know
definitely
how.
no,
You're
I was like,
tricking me.
I'm not tricking you. I'm not tricking you. I'm like,
Whose dick did you suck?
it could be no. It's not like any insider thing like that. I definitely gave like a lot of feedback to people on the Mega ETH team early
Oh, a
on.
lot of feedback.
I'm just not sure how they
Give him
got
a lot
my
of
wallet,
give him a lot of feedback. That's crazy.
but I think
Like
they got
physical feedback,
yeah.
like touch related feedback,
I,
feedback in a sensitive
Yeah.
region of their body.
they gave me feedback. Yeah, there was a lot of vibration, but I think they might have gotten my Hyperliquid wallet because that's the one that was eligible. So I don't know. I was just going
But
through
what
all
is
my
this
wallets.
name though? The Fluffle.
Wasn't there in 2021 an NFT called Fluffle? It was like
Not
no,
that
it
I
was
know
Fluff
of.
World. Fluff World. It was like terrible 3D bunnies, and they minted out at 1 ETH.
Look at this. It's unfortunate because we see our industry as the ultimate equalizer where anyone can stand on business and act on their convictions. Preach, Mega ETH.
Yeah, people are buying whitelist over the counter for 3 ETH. I don't know if I
I'm
want to
sorry,
make that
but
trade.
how do 10,000 NFTs all represent 5% of the network? How does that work?
Cumulatively. So like 0.005.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I thought each one was 5. I'm being
Oh,
retarded.
thank God.
Yeah, there's actually
That's
it's
actually
ETH
quite
is
good.
100%, and then Mega ETH is actually 50,000%.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna say. Retroactive and proactive. All sales on a whitelist-only basis. Collected more than 80,000 addresses for the first installment and will soon share a methodology publicly.
See, it's not some
None
trickery.
of the team holds them.
Oh, interesting. I doubt that.
No, I had a call with the Mega ETH guys yesterday. They're pretty freaking sharp. The website, honestly, like if you go to just like their standard website, not the furry NFT one, it actually looks really, really good. Like it's a really beautiful website.
Yeah, it's really good. It's good enough to make me bridge back to ETH, but not good enough.
Damn, it's kind of good.
Yeah, like it looks extremely sick.
Mega ETH.
They do some kind of funny things. If you scroll down, it's like, so they have these names here, but it's like
I thought it said 100,000 transgenders.
some real ETH cell stuff there.
Sub 10 MS block time set it on Ethereum.
Like, isn't that just like a high quality graphic?
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, looks good.
Well, how do they do this? No, I'm not just talking about the graphic. I mean, like technically, what the Mega ETH does that somehow the L2 is better.
Go to the about section. They have a bunch of words that I don't understand at all. They could be totally tricking me. Like it could be
Bro,
like a total scam and I wouldn't have any ability to verify it, but
What
like
the hell?
words all sound really freaking good.
I'm gonna send this to Dom to study.
Yeah.
This is an incredible site.
If you go to the
Feels like
about
a
thing,
death
it's like
metal
rotated
band.
90 degrees off in the upper left-hand corner.
Yeah, it's hard to see. I just want to get to the bottom and see what's going on. What's this? Oh, these projects on it? Oh, yeah. GT, I've seen. GT is sick.
Yeah, GT is cool.
What does it stand for? Do you know?
Global trading. Wait, it's what is it? Global token ecosystem or something like that.
God damn. Cap, stop the cap. The yield renaissance.
All these websites are amazing.
Bro, yeah, who's like, how are they signing off on these? You know what I mean? Like, how is this is incredible. Like, how is this so shit but so good at the same time?
You don't like the sumo, bro?
No, I do.
Oh
I'm
my
saying,
god,
it's
dude,
like,
that mogs so hard.
it's kind of bad. This is like website porn. This is like UI UX porn, bro.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen awards.com?
No. Oh, I have. Yeah.
Yeah, 3 W's.
Was it 3?
Like www.
What is this? Manchester. London is my city. England is my city. This is okay. This one's shit. This one makes them look bad. They definitely just checked the first 3.
Are you solving a Rubik's Cube right now?
Trying to lower this tripod.
I'm not, but
Jesus.
Lemonade stand.
It's a little close. But there we go. It's like I'm trying not to be like.
they're getting kind of weaker as we go down.
Kind of what?
They're getting kind of weaker as we go down, these sites.
They played it right too. They got the really good ones at the top.
Former #1 Magic the Gathering player. So gay. Pump party. It's cool. We're just looking. I'm just gonna go through. Damn, what's this?
Whoa.
Whoa, animation.
They have
Euphoria is coming.
great branding.
Yeah. Okay.
Overall, this
About
ecosystem
how
is
does this work?
bullish.
This whatever. I want this. I want this thing, this sticker.
No, they were pretty like they were basically saying that like a lot of people from Ethereum have left Ethereum because they're not wanting to like build anything that actually is used on Ethereum. And you frankly just need like higher transaction time to build consumer apps than Ethereum can give people right now. So like it sounded like they were going for like a lot of the Solana like like Solana consumer app meta, but they were not necessarily like wanting to have everyone using instruction sets, right?
Mhm.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah. Should we bid the NFTs?
I mean, we don't have whitelists, so we're gonna have to be buying them OTC or something.
I don't know if I have whitelists. I haven't checked. I should.
Yeah, you should check.
I'm gonna check, dude. After these websites, bro, like I don't know. I'm gonna check those whitelists.
This is the team.
Yeah, Shuya was in the call yesterday. Really, really sharp girl.
Which one?
Shuya.
Shuya.
Yeah. Her ad is at Hotpot DAO too, which is like
Damn.
yeah.
Does she actually help? Oh, founder of Pop Out. Okay, fine.
Yeah. I know. It's like, dude.
That means Galen probably invested.
Yeah.
Mega.
No, like I
He's
know
literally gonna be
about the
so
like I've
rich.
heard about the Mega ETH team from basically everybody that we talk to. Like every single like group of people that we are partnered with or working with, like they all are they're all kind of Mega ETH bulls. It's also a cool name, frankly. Like I don't know. Like imagine ETH, but like huge, right? And it's like I don't know. You make anything huge and it becomes like less bad.
Yeah, if they can convince people to bridge over or create a seamless way for consumer apps to use Mega ETH, I don't see a world where it doesn't onboard retail. It seems like they have a good sense of, like, based on the websites you were just showing, it looks very consumer friendly.
They definitely have like a good aesthetic sense, which makes me think they also have a good cultural sense. And like in the call yesterday, like they had a very good like grasp of basically like builder culture and the direction it's gone this cycle.
Can you talk about what your call was about, or like an overview? Or
it was basically just an intro. It was hilarious. They actually did like very, very little shilling of their own product. Like they were just sort of like wanting to talk about like Web3 culture mostly, which was like it was a call that I totally was not expecting. And also it made me like giga bullish because like they literally had like this NFT mint, like they were saying they were launching it like right after the call, but like I didn't even remember it until like they mentioned it like once, never said anything else about it because like they were like, oh, sorry, we're gonna have to cut this call in like 15 minutes because we have to do this launch or something. That was like how they mentioned it. They had never at any point said like,
that's badass.
Yeah, they were never like, dude, by the way, you should go pick up a bunch of these things, bro. Like it's gonna be a really good buy. Like they didn't even shill me on the NFT, which I thought I was like, this is either extremely bullish or extremely bearish, right? Like it's definitely one of the two. I don't know which.
I think it's bullish. I think that's if someone, I don't know, it says a lot that they're not trying to get people to
someone in the
share
comments
inside.
of the stream said this is Blast on Mega ETH. Kind of feel that. But that's also why Blast did so well, bro. Like I still like from time to time go to the Blast ecosystem page because it's literally so good. Like on the airdrop page, like this whole shit was incredible.
I don't know. I feel like
Look,
Blast
it
still
looks
feels
so
like
good.
WAGMI, still feels like a WAGMI AI like default template.
Definitely the Blast website has been used as like the AI like copy template for like a lot of things now, I feel. So like even though Blast like was sort of like unique in its aesthetic design when it came out, now I've seen so many sort of like like shitty AI blast derivatives in terms of website design that it's like it's damaged Blast's branding in my mind.
Yeah, like gg.zip had the exact same branding as Blast. I mean, I think the list is pretty long, but NegaETH, it feels not as easily replicatable. I don't know. I guess we'll find out.
I'm gonna see if I can
That's
get a
dangerous,
Don
bro. You're
Antonio.
opening up your DMs live on stream, dude. Oh my God, balls of steel.
Don't look at our DMs, Nico.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like,
No.
Nico is an
There's
absolute
nothing in
Giga
here.
Chad for this one.
Bro, I got nothing to hide, bro. Zero privacy, full transparency.
Yeah, that's too transparent, Nico. Like people are gonna start to get suspicious of how transparent you were there.
I encourage anyone to drop me a DM, man.
There's like no e-girls either. Like look at that. Like this is the builder you
No
want.
simping. No
Yeah.
simping. Maybe there were, you just didn't see them. They're on their all accounts.
I'm gonna be real, I don't have my contacts in, so I can't actually see anything other than that you're opening your DMs. But like I just knew that there weren't going to be e-girls, so I said there were no e-girls and just LARPed. And it looks like I was right. So like yeah, I know Nico, I know my boy. He's building. There's no gooning.
Oh, I don't know about that. I don't.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Wait till you see his goon Twitter.
Yo,
his specific, yeah, he's like
you don't know how many
Nico
alt accounts I
parentheses
have, bro.
gooner mode.
We actually met because he was the admin of Goon forums.
Oh my God, you were the Goon Squad forums admin, Nico, dude.
I was
Yeah,
top user, and I was asking him
Fei's
to
top
unban
user,
me.
yeah.
Top donor.
If you notice Fei's most of his social presence, he likes to laugh a lot as like a cute little anime girl.
Hi, Lucas.
God, no, that's too far, too far, too far.
Ooh.
Nico's getting flashbacks to Goon forums.
Yeah, I'm
right
getting
now.
PTSD, bro. Come on.
So you guys looking at anything right now? Any
Bro,
anything
honestly, I'm not.
interesting
I'm
you?
bored. I'm so bored. There's nothing going on. I'm just building. Not much trading going on right now.
It's definitely like at a good level to do something, but I think like everyone in the market is afraid to do the thing, right?
I
Like
own
it's
0
clearly at a
Solana
level.
right now.
Like
I don't plan on owning Solana for the rest of the year.
dude, I don't really fade Ansem's macro calls, man. Like
What did he say something about Solana?
Ansem didn't like. I don't think he directly came out and said like I'm shorting Solana or anything like that. But I think he basically said like I sold an F ton of Solana and I'm gonna be chilling.
Oh, I see this.
Zero e-girls is bearish, dog, bro. Bearish?
I said Lucas just described my entire strategy this cycle. I should stop before it's too late.
Are these all like old comments that are coming up here, or are these like
No,
real time?
some are live, some are old.
Okay.
He's showing Ox. It's over.
Shorting Ox.
Give
My
up.
Do
God.
not short Ox. I'm not. I'm not affiliated with Ox except for these guys right here. But do not short Ox. I don't have any exposure, but I would never short Ox.
It's a little
Do
bit of a
not-
dangerous coin to short.
I would
Do
I would
not
be
short
very
Ox.
careful showing Ox. If you think there's a short term opportunity, then go ahead. But like long term, mid term, yeah.
If you short Ox, you have to also short XRP and long hype.
Yeah. Let's don't continue.
And then maybe you'll be delta neutral. Maybe. I don't think so.
I like the idea of like, yo, I'm going delta neutral. And they're like, how? And you're like, well, I'm longing coin A, I'm shorting coin B, I'm longing coin C, I'm shorting coin D. And it's like, sir, like, do you know what delta neutral means? Like,
Fei, what do you think about this? Bridging to Arbitrum.
Yeah, I think I love it. I love Ren. Yeah, that's Ren. Ren's the greatest bull poster of the Hyperliquid ecosystem.
I actually made a Hyperliquid list. Maybe add into it.
Nice. Who else is on there? Who else are you paying attention to right now? If you can share.
To be fair, I haven't used this list too much recently, so it's not super like up to date or anything, but it's got a couple guys on it. This is who's on it.
Oh, that's
I
a
can
good
tweet as
list.
well.
No, I don't really tweet that much. Like, I don't tweet any alpha worth reading. So I'm just a shit.
Add him to the
poster.
list. Add him to all your lists. And then bitch at him when he doesn't tweet things. Be like, dude, like you're on my list and you're the worst poster here.
I'm already
you know
on
what you
enough
should do?
lists.
Just repost. Just Fei, just repost shit, and then I'll see your reposts. That's the most bullish.
Good. Yeah, I think I'm hearing a lot of people say that Hyperliquid is it's like topped in mindshare, but
dude,
I think we're just in a bubble. Wait.
Yeah.
I think we're already in a Hyperliquid bubble, so people don't realize that there's still a lot of people underexposed. Exchanges don't have like custody compliance set up. We need EVM to launch, but at the same time, you know, everybody's waiting for that as like the catalyst. So I don't know.
My rule in crypto is generally like if there's a big thing that makes you a lot of money one time, and then you double down on that thing because you think after like the really big airdrop you're gonna make like another $1 billion. Usually like that second time I just like get giga fucked. So like
Yeah,
you know, like I think the biggest example of this for me was Crystal Veil in DeFi Kingdoms last cycle.
oh
Where
my
like
God,
I
do
was
not
like, oh
talk
my
about
God,
DeFi
dude,
Kingdoms.
Ansom's a
not
genius.
give
Like
it-
I made so much money. Like I'm rolling it all back into Crystal Veil. It's like, bro.
Dude, oh my God, legend has it we still have staked Jewel.
I know, and remember everyone like making fun of the people selling their locked jewel for like 5 cents on the dollar or some shit, and like they were like actually like the world's smartest human beings.
Yeah, man. Oh, pain. It's a lot of pain right there.
Yeah. I think I caught every major round trip last cycle. Like I got the DeFi Kingdoms round trip. I got the Luna round trip. I got like the Snowbank round trip. I got the Ohm round trip.
Time.
Yeah. Time I didn't even get that. Time was one that I actually made money on because like I don't know, man. Like I already had like a little bit of OMI PTSD. And it didn't look like it was going too good.
What about CRV, Curve Wars?
I actually didn't even round trip Curve. I just flat out lost money on it. Like I didn't get in early. I didn't ride it up and then double down. I just like doubled down on like having missed my bags at the point when it was just like giga fucked.
I mean, okay, back to the Hyperliquid thing. Even though this is something everybody's waiting for, and like, okay, 24-hour volume on Hype is $200 million. We average somewhere between like 150 to 300 million in daily volume just on Hype Spot. If say that the tier 1 exchanges have zero exposure and on launch they plan on bidding and listing it, how much buy pressure? Because I mean, I don't have the perspective of an exchange. How much buy pressure do you think that there could be? Like, say if Binance wanted to buy.
Sorry,
Like,
you're talking about high centralized exchange buying volumes?
Yeah. Like if.
Well, look, this literally tells you right here. As it currently stands, Hype does nearly 200 million in daily spot flow on Hyperliquid, which would place in the top 10. So if that's just on Hyperliquid, and look how much buy flow like all of these things are getting on Binance right now. Why could it not have more buy flow than like at least like Sui or Trump? You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's kind
Potentially
of
a lot.
my thought process. And then they have to market buy the asset as well to provide sell side volume
Yeah.
and withdrawals. So, but I'm not sure how much they would actually have to buy. And then this is multiple exchanges, because right now only KuCoin has it listed for spot.
How are they even doing that? How are they listing swap?
I don't know. They also just got hit with some fines. I don't know if you saw that.
Because yeah, we thought about doing the same thing for Ox, whereby like not for spot, but as in like we wanted to allow people to use hype as collateral, where like they would like connect their wallet somehow, so we like had their hype, and then they could like whatever. But it's a bit like tricky.
Yeah, they're custodying it on Hyperliquid. There's a wallet that you deposit to, but I'm just I'm not sure they're following the right rails. Like I don't think that they're going through the right compliance. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It just seems like there's a bunch of exchanges that all want to list hype. They're probably going to figure something out before TGE, because I just don't think that exchanges are going to be wanting to buy on like the world's biggest pump catalyst. It seems like exchanges are sneakier than that. So I don't know what they'll figure out, but like it would make sense that they have the hype now already.
Can I ask if you guys work with a custodian or like a Fireblocks or anything like that?
Yeah, we work with Fireblocks.
Do you know if an exchange would be able to buy before? Well, I don't know. I feel like it's so different.
Like the thing is that there's always kind of a way, right?
Yeah, they could OTC it. They could.
You can OTC, you can just like buy on hype itself, and then later, it's like whatever, like maybe you have to sell and then rebuy or do some other goofy nonsense, but like
Okay, if you did any of these things, you might have got a mega NFT.
oh, epic.
So
I
we're
got
good.
so many.
Oh,
Oh,
I
dude,
have
I'm
to
gonna have
check
like
more
10
wallets.
wallets on these. This is awesome.
Oh, Milady. Wow.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, once again, I screwed myself by not splitting up like half of my Miladies. This is so dumb. I always keep thinking like, you know what? They're gonna do like a linear airdrop for real this time, bro.
Bro, you're the only like Milady ETH cell who still has so many in one place, yeah.
There's a few others. There's definitely a few others, but
Yeah, but then no one knows who they are, so it's like basically who cares?
yeah, I'm the only one dumb enough to tell everyone that I'm
They
still
have like
this dumb.
3,000 followers, and
Yeah.
no offense to them, they're all my boys, but
Wait. It's like Milady Maker and like Dick Butts NFT. Like that's the
yes, bro. I'm surprised Artifacts got one. The fuck's that about? What did Nike ever do for this shit?
Dude, I don't know. Artifacts was a bit it was kind of big, bro.
It's probably also same VCs.
Nah, bro. Some
Maybe the
gay
same
shit.
VCs are involved.
Where the fuck? Should have done Cybercons or something. I don't know, or Bored Apes.
No, Bored Apes.
At least.
No, dude, I'm like a
I don't
Bored
know.
Apes Hyperbull now.
You'd have the worst community if you onboarded Bored Apes.
You'd have a community. I'm the only one left. It's gonna be me and Machi. You'd have a community of me and Machi, like sitting in your Telegram yelling at you.
We are not the same.
I mean,
This is the
Machi's
setup
in
we
the
need.
in like the 1% of cultural and based Bored Ape holders.
You excluded me purposefully, didn't you, Faye?
1%. That's 1%. That's like 100 people.
He
But
like
I know
he didn't
I know
even
you're a Bored
acknowledge
Ape
me
whale.
saying that he excluded me. He just like moved past it and pretended like no one could hear it.
Yep.
It's a wise strategy. God, dude. Like I look sick. Like you can tell that I'm like sick based on just the redness of my nose flat out. Going
What are you
reindeer
Bro,
mode on you.
What are you
yeah,
dealing?
Rudolph type
actually, your
shit,
nose
bro.
looks hella red, bro. What's up with that?
Yeah. It's like this is what happens when I lie. Starts starts turning pure
It's
red.
cool. It's called being Jewish, actually.
Yeah. No, I don't know,
His
dude.
nose
I
gets
just felt
red
freaking
when he
awful lately.
spends too much money. When his cash flow becomes negative, his nose turns red.
It's like the Frank D God's candle reverse indicator.
Bro,
I'm
you need to
actually
get
extremely in
glasses
profit
like
right now,
Frank.
bro.
You need to get glasses like Frank and shave off your mustache.
I should just get like an exact copy of Frank's glasses.
You know how you said that the mustache is a good filter for if women will like you or not, because the women that like you should like
Yeah.
mustaches. So now you have a woman. Do you still need a mustache?
The thing is, she likes my mustache because I used the filter,
Fuck.
right? Yeah.
Fuck.
I know.
Well, how about this? How
My
about this?
mom's trying to
Crazy
get me
one.
to get rid of the
Wait, wait,
mustache too,
wait.
man.
Crazy one.
Every
Crazy
day I
idea.
like have like a FaceTime with my mom or something. She's like, Lucas, you look like a pedophile. Get rid of that fucking stupid
Yeah,
thing.
okay, I got two things to tell you. The first one is the second test, once they get with you for the mustache, you got to get rid of the mustache and see if they'll stay with you for you. Secondly, when my brother was back home and he was editing some of our videos, my mum walked into the room and was like, "Who's that guy on the street on the screen? He looks like a pedophile."
Yeah, see, there you go.
Oh, it's too funny.
And then you explain,
Oh
no,
god.
like it's an ironic milady style bit.
This bit's been going on for a long time, bro. I don't know.
Yeah.
Will
It's
you
too
do
good.
will you guys do a trading competition 1v1? Loser has to shave their facial hair.
Yeah, I'll shave tomorrow, bro. I don't give a fuck.
It's like there's no good option there because it's like if I do it, then it's like I have two options. One is I either have to place very safe leverage trades, or two is I have to shave my face because if I go above 1x or 2x leverage, I'm guaranteed to lose like resolutely, right?
I don't know. Nico has a trigger finger.
Wait, what do you mean?
Like you could just
Wait,
maybe
trading competition?
yeah, you could just sit on your hands and maybe Nico will trade to zero. I'm projecting.
Mm.
No,
Hmm.
Nico did pretty good in his account. I don't know
No, he's
Nico
cracked.
is
He's
god
cracked.
tier with like Ox credits.
I don't know about that one. You know what it is? Is because I genuinely think that most traders win because they trade. And that sounds really stupid, but let me explain. By definition, the trader who looks at charts more and trades more in the long run will typically win. In the short term, of course, you might overtrade, over leverage, like etc. But the idea is that the trader who trades more learns to trade better, right? So by definition, when I'm trading in a competition and it's like if it's fake money, if it's funded, right? I'm not like so concerned, emotional, etc. Then I'll like by definition trade. I would trade more because I'm competing, so I'm like more encouraged to win. So I'm like trying more things to win. I'm like not lazy about it. Two, I'm relaxed. I'm like not stressed maybe about the money so much, etc. Three, yeah, I mean that's basically it, really. But like, yeah, I don't know.
Chat, clip that. Clip that chat.
Clip that. Where's I need Joe Smith, bro. I need my quant.
Oh, speaking of,
He's doing carnival with me right now as well. He's
yeah,
like,
he
I
sent
think,
me
I
a
think we're on the same
nasty
timeline.
photo. I'll DM it to you. But
He sent it to me
he-
as well, I think.
oh,
But, yeah.
okay.
I think it was his dog. It wasn't him.
He actually pointed something out today that was really interesting. He pulled up the Polygon chart. Have you guys looked at that?
Oh my god, take me back. Take me
Look at the
back. Let's see this
Polygon
shit.
chart. Look at the Polygon chart right now
Do I
on
have
a
to?
long-term time frame. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. Wait, before we look, what do you think the market cap of Polygon is?
I think it's like flat.
Like, what do you
I'm
think
gonna
it is,
guess
though?
it's like 800 million.
Nico, what do you think?
I don't even, I mean, it used to be like top 10, right? So
Like last time I looked at it, it was literally like 40 billion. So like if you're
if it's
saying
if
this
it's
to me, I'm
1 billion,
assuming
I
it
reckon it's
has
like
to be
1
so
billion.
down that I will literally be mind blown.
Okay, zoom out and look at what the market cap is.
Wait, dude, it actually looks fucking okay.
What do you mean?
No, dude, that's resting right on support, bro. I'm bidding Polygon. It literally can't go down. Yeah, exactly. Literally cannot go down any lower. It's
That's what they
physically
said.
impossible.
That's what they've said for the past year.
No. It's about to break out, dude.
Look,
Just believe
okay.
me.
The current market cap is 600 million.
I was so
Really?
freaking close.
You were very close. Someone's gonna come on this stream and be like, "Why the fuck are you looking at Polygon, bro? How
Dude, you should
down bad
chart it. Like, you
is-
should draw some fucking lines
Yeah,
on
this is an
thing.
esoteric trade right now.
Yeah.
This might be a kingmaker.
There's really only one line if we're being honest with ourselves.
Yeah, there's one line and it's like,
And it's
And
like
that's
you
it.
don't even need to draw the line because the price is currently right at where you would draw it. Like it is a self-drawn line.
that's your life. So there you go. But like realistically, if you're lucky, if maybe it does this, I think, honestly,
What is that even on a percentage basis?
200%.
Oh, dude. You're going to fade the Polygon 2X?
With 20x leverage, come on.
3x.
Yeah, bro. You like
3x.
come on. It's a major. Polygon is
What's the-
basically a major, okay?
What's the funding on Polygon?
Yeah, check it
Oh,
out.
bro,
Let's
my laptop's literally about to die. It's on like 1%. We should probably end the stream anyway.
Wow.
ending
this
on
is a
charting
cliffhanger.
Polygon.
Yeah,
This is
a
what we like to
cliffhanger right
call
here.
finishing strong.
Oh, he's gone. He's gone. He's gone. Okay, Nico's stream. This is a community takeover. We're going to be talking about cold plunges. We're going to be talking about what else are we talking about?
Cold plunges. We're going to be talking about like sunning your balls.
Oh,
We're gonna be
yes, yes,
talking
yes.
about like vitamin D3 IV injections.
Coffee enemas, smacking your balls.
Yeah. Like the way esoteric production of testosterone via hypertrophy of the what are the fucking cells called? Of the Leydig cells, Leydig. I don't know how to spell or I don't know how to pronounce that, but you got the basic thing is like you gotta fucking whack your balls until those things get like real big. And then they just start pumping out test and your muscles are gonna balloon out like you wouldn't believe. So if you're not jacked, you know what you've got
Start
to do.
smacking. If you're not jacking,
If you're
start
not jacked,
smacking.
go buy a hammer. Go get an 8-ounce sledgehammer, like one of the rubber mallets from your hardware store. It's usually like $6 to $10. It's totally worth it. Sell some Ethereum, go buy a mallet, and just start fucking whacking your balls, man.
There we go. And on that
If you're
note,
worried about going too hard, like it's you just go by feel, right? Like you'll know. You'll know.
all right. All right. Well, on that note, I'm gonna head out. This was a great stream. Check out OXFUN. Follow Lucas and Nico. Peace.
Everybody follow Nico. Nico will find a way to make money trading even Polygon, unironically. So everyone go follow Nico. Well, this is fucking weird. Jesus. Can he even turn off the stream? Like, I kind of worry about leaving this thing going because I don't think he has a way to turn it off until he charges his laptop again. So it's just like this weird ghost stream going with nothing. I guess the worst thing that happens is someone comes in and they feel lonely, though. So not that bad. Good luck. Godspeed. You're all the best. Hopefully, I will not be sick next time. And follow Nico.